no team likes injuries. The Lakers can ill afford to lose yet another key player.
Plus your starting backcourt, KCP and Lonzo out of the game. Lonzo unable to go tonight, and KCP after one half. Josh Hart, though, says, I'll start it out.
Boy, he made Rob Roberson pay for going over and try to sneak a double team on Julius. He got open and knocked it down.
Speaking of Julius, he had 12 of the last 15 Laker points up until that Hart three. We get going here. The Lakers down by 3. Paul George on his way. That's not going to be close. Rebound. Lopez lost it. Going to be taken by Oklahoma City. OKC gets another opportunity. Paul George should hit this one, but does not. He has had a tough shooting night, to say the least. He's 1 for 6 and 0 for 3 is Paul George. It's going to be a loose ball foul on the Thunder.
That's a pretty good box out by Tyler Ennis as he was working against Roberson, who is a much taller.
Yeah, Robertson right now, he's flexing that right arm, elbow, shoulder, shaking up a little bit. Julius Randle, we tried to go 1-on-2, had it stolen away. Here's Robertson. Westbrook around his man, the scoop score. And that man was Josh Hart.
Westbrook goes around everybody. One of the hardest guys to flatten out in the NBA.
The reigning MVP of the NBA underneath, and it's Brandon with an easy bucket. He has now 6 points. He's only shot it 4 times.
Nice little bounce pass by Brook Lopez.
And for Brook, he's got a couple of assists underneath. They lose Steven Adams. How do you lose that big guy?
Watching the ball. That's how you do it.
Adams is 8 for 10. Steven Adams tied for game high 16 points. What does he average? 13 a game.
Well, if they shut him out the rest of the way, he's not that far over his average.
Ennis attacks Adams. It just rolls off the rim. Russell push into the attack at 47 feet.
That's better than a block by Adams. All he did was force Tyler to miss the layup, and they got the defensive rebound.
Russ is going to fire it up. Tap by Adams again. Lakers have got to keep that guy off the boards. What's that? What is that? It's a handful of them now, at least.
He's got 5 offensive boards.
Also 6th in dunks in the league. He's getting more on that list tonight. Lakers down 66-59.
Be careful right here.
Paul George for 3.
Rebound, Lopez.
First one of the game. Ingram, good pass under to Ennis. Ennis reverse layup is good. That's a well-run break starting with Brook.
Good job of pushing it ahead. You know how players, they're relatively lazy. They don't, after they miss on the offensive end, their first step isn't real crisp. So they'll take that hesitation. You push it up, you get an advantage.
Carmelo. Contact by Julius Randle. Randle, that'll be his 3rd personal foul. That's more than anybody on the Laker team. Hasn't been a ton of fouls, hasn't been a ton of free throws. In fact, 7 total free throws between the 2 teams. And we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter. Lakers will be home on Friday night. Lakers Ticket Exchange gets tickets, Indiana in town. Victor Oladipo. Westbrook makes the mid-range jump shot.
He just stepped into that one. Nice read by Westbrook.
Well, Ingram had a jumper, then tried to attack a little bit. Mid-range for Julius. Weak side, Paul George. He'll go to the dribble. George tries to pass, gets it to Adams. He tried to dunk it again. He'll shoot free throws as that dunk went in and out. That's a good feed by Paul George.
Adams doing a real good job of running the floor, rim running. Went from one rim to the other, and you're really getting a big-time advantage.
From New Zealand, Steven Adams. He was drafted as part of that James Harden trade. Attention, LA area educators. Nominate your exceptional students and faculty members for the Lakers Student and Educator of the Month program. To learn more, visit Lakers.com. And I mentioned this homestand coming up. After the homestand, the Lakers go on the road for 5. It's one of their longest road trips of the year. They'll be out for 11 days. And they'll be all over the map, literally, in that one. Calculate the miles when we get there.
Well, this is the way the Lakers started the game.
Blocked by Robertson. Again, Andre's not going to give you much offensively, but defensively, boy, he is stout.
It just emphasizes the importance of having a defensive presence in order to win. got to have a couple of guys that are really good on that end of the floor.
Andre had missed the last 8 games with a left patellar tendonitis. Brook from straight away. That 3-ball, long shot, long rebound, right to Andre Robertson. Well, this is going to go the other way. Offensive foul, Steven Adams. Boy, he was wrestling with Brook Lopez all the way at the rim, trying to get position.
I don't know about that call. They're saying that Adams locked the arm from underneath of Lopez, but that looked like a pretty good play by Adams of just running again, rim running, and getting good deep position.
For Adams, that's his first foul. Brandon stumbles a little bit. It's going to be dropped out of bounds.
Good play by Paul George.
Timeout.
And the Thunder want to talk it over. Early into the third here, 8:05 still to play. And the Lakers down 69-61.
Hey, what's up, my fellow Hoop fans? This is Roz Golden-Woode with your top 10 plays of the day. Number 10, Heat playing. Bam Adebayo going up, gets the jam. Bam does a nice job cutting behind the Warriors' defense and finishes the lob. Number 9 play of the day, it's OKC. Bringing it up in the half-court set, swinging the ball, and Paul George able to just slip the sweet pass into Steven Adams. Woo! Just in the nick of time. Number 8 play of the day for the Heat. Kelly Olynyk faking the pass and then going for a slam of his own. Gets the defense to bite, and then soaring, elevating, flying is Olynyk for this jam. Number 7 play of the day, we got the Lakers, the Lake Show. Brandon Ingram using all that length to finish on the other side of the rim. Number 6, more Lakers. A little give and go, Kuzma getting all the way to the cup. Lakers catch the defense, nobody jumped to the ball, and Kuzma slams it down. Number 5, we're staying in LA. Randall clearing the defense, one-on-one versus Capella. Able to get all the way to the basket. One-on-one, Capella too close. Randall with the quick, long first step and the strength for the dunk. Number 4 play, more Lakers. This time it's Larry Nance Jr. You know he can get up. Nice setup on the play, able to cut back door. Number 3 play, Jonathan Simmons keeps his eye on the ball the whole time. That man can get up for the Magic. Catches the Knicks sleeping, gets that offensive rebound, and the emphatic putback. That's a big 2 points. Number 2 play of the day, it's coming from the Warriors, the rookie, Jordan Bell finishing the lob. Kevin Durant with the one-handed toss, Jordan Bell with the one-handed dunk. All right, last play of the day, number 1, top play. Russell Westbrook working on his triple-double of the game. Pick and roll, throws it up. Josh Huestis puts it down. Huestis cutting behind the defense, showing the ups. And representing for Stanford University, Huestis likes it. That's the number 1 play of the day. And folks, those are your top 10 plays of the day.
Goes off with a good spin move. Lakers' first a dunk by Julius. He had a few of those in the first half as he was getting to the cup rather easily at times and letting it go down. That's a pretty high percentage shot, by the way.
Well, Julius has started each of the last 11 games. Interesting that his career low average is against this OKC team. He's doubled it tonight. So finally a nice game against the Thunder for Julius Randle. Anthony comes around a pick over Lopez. Another offensive rebound. Paul George hits a 3. That's his first 3 tonight.
They're just destroying the Lakers on the offensive glass. That is offensive rebound number 11.
11 out of the 28 total rebounds. They're a plus 10 in rebounding tonight over the Lakers.
Turnover by Ennis and gives it back to the Thunder, and here they come.
Thunder with Robertson underneath. They'll move it too. Top 5 fast break points. They'll push it off of a make or a miss.
Foul on Ennis trying to keep Adams off the offensive glass. That was a mismatch.
It's as good as an offensive rebound.
Yeah, but at least
Oklahoma
Ennis
City.
didn't just give up on the play and let Adams have it. You know, you got to fight the big guy. Not literally. You just got to battle.
Yeah, that wouldn't be nice. Probably not to his benefit either. Underneath, Paul George, reverse layup. Did they get a hand on it?
I think somebody did.
Yeah.
Either a hand on the ball or a hand on
Paul
Paul's arm.
George. He was complaining. Now he bumps into Tyler Ennis.
I like the way George just levels you off. As he just grabbed Tyler Ennis as he went by. Talked about that last play. Nothing but arm.
Yeah.
How did he? Does he not be on the free throw line after that foul? They miss some just like the players miss shots or assignments.
Tyler Ennis with the dribble. The basketball playing the point. Brooks going to try to go to the basket. With a running jump shot. Clanks it off the back. And Russ will pick it up and go. Russell Westbrook, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 14 points. Turnaround on Hart. Oh boy, that hit the side of the board. That wasn't even close for Westbrook, and the Lakers will take it. And here comes Kuzma for the Lakers.
Yeah, I think
In a minute.
Luke wants to go a little small here. Get that pace going again.
Kyle tonight just 5 points, but we've seen plenty of times this year where he really gets warmed up in the second half. Tonight's another case of that. The Lakers have lost 6 out of their last 8 on the road, trying to get them here tonight. Stealing OKC by Brandon, taking Paul George. 3rd rebound.
See, now they see how rim run by Adams. They had to switch up, and now it's Julius wants Adams.
Well, this team's second in ISO scoring. Here comes the double. Westbrook with 8 to shoot. Rarely we have to say that. Both teams have been going pretty early. 3-point opportunity for Westbrook as he gets fouled in the act of shooting. Basket goes down.
There's the reach in by the big. They got the mismatch as Lopez was trying to guard Russell, and Carl Scanlon gives us a nice view of that. You see that arm straight out? It's nothing. You just got to come up and almost belly him up and force him to go more into where you can get some help.
This is the largest OKC lead of the game.
It's a dangerous time for the Lakers.
9-0 run. Remember, during this 10-game losing streak here, they've lost in double digits each time. None of them have been close. Here at 75-61. Ingram, boy, he had Carmelo in the air, but a good pass under to Kuzma. Something Brandon's been doing really well, reading the defense, making that extra pass.
What they can do on this end, though, this is where they run into some serious difficulties in the half-court set, let alone in transition.
Kuz is out on an island with Anthony. And Carmelo forces him into a foul.
There's the discipline again, the head fake. Guys jump up and in instead of just straight up. As Kuzma picks up the foul, and Anthony to the free throw line.
Carmelo, the 10-time All-Star, the 6-time All-NBA. Mentioned he was the scoring champ. That was back in the 2012-13 season. Coming off of a 20-point game. That snapped a 4-game streak without scoring 20. And tonight is on his way to 20 again. Ferguson checks in for Billy Donovan. Billy Donovan in his 3rd year as Thunder head coach. Took over for Scott Brooks, who of course is in Washington. Billy Donovan coached Corey Brewer, who we haven't seen yet. Coached him in college. Had that super team down in Florida.
That was a while ago.
Oh, yeah. Kuzma. They'll work perimeter. And the Lakers need to move without the basketball. And there's Kuzma doing just that, diving down.
Had it just fumbled the pass, that'd have been a layup.
Off his hands, Westbrook. That's a good challenge by Ingram. But another offensive rebound follow basket. Steven Adams just living under the basket.
Talk about a player that just plays to his strength. That is Mr. Adams. Boy, he is doing the job, and so are the Thunder.
Oh, no. James Harden.
Got the rookie on him, turns him around, all the way to the basket for James Harden. Harden steps back, he says, I'm hot, give it to me. He's on fire. Harden pulls the trigger. Got it! James Harden is Houston's throne.
Here's Harden down the lane, driving.
James again. Oh, 3 and maybe 4.
Crossing over hard, right by Dwight. PJ Tucker squeezes one off and knocks it down. Now on Gobert, steps back, shoots, scores again. Wow, 10 of 10.
Nice pass. McNay with the finish. The assist for Harden.
James putting on a show. Capella finishes it off. Chris Paul back outside. James shoots it. Oh!
Harden played by Bell. He's a very good defender. Harden with a series of moves and score.
Back to Harden. Shot clock at 5 and down to 4 and down to 3 and down to 2. A 28-footer. Yes, why not? James Harden.
Great pass to Ariza from the beard.
Harden has found the lane.
There it is again. There it is again. That's just unguardable.
James Harden hits the 3.
Alley-oop. It doesn't matter who you play, man. That play works. James sets. Fires. Got it.
And Harden will line up for the triple. James Harden has got 30 first-half points.
A view of the arena from Bricktown. We probably would have gone there on our day off, but it was 7 degrees when we got off the plane a couple of nights ago. 79-63. Jack in the Box game summary. Steven Adams has been working it underneath. As Stu said, you know your limitations, you know what you do well. He's got at least a half a dozen offensive rebounds. Julius was in attack mode during a good portion of that first half. And the second chance points. These two teams, Stu, came in tied for second chance points per game. Oklahoma City just rolling over the Lakers in that department, 19-2.
Well, a lot of that's at the hands of Adams. He has just been a terror on the glass.
Adams' career high scoring is 27. He's 6 away from that, as he's got 21 points in 23 minutes.
They're coming out of the timeout. They're down to 5, and the ball really hasn't moved yet.
And it's going to be up to Ingram going all the way one-on-one. He took a 1-on-5 approach and scored it with the finger roll.
Looks like that ankle, he might have strained it a little bit. Gimpy coming back down the court.
And take a look at that. Russ kicks it into the corner. Ferguson lets it go. Another offensive rebound for Steven Adams.
They should just shoot and just, that should be their play. Shoot and Adams, you get the rebound.
Paul George from deep. And down. Paul George. And the lead is 82-65.
You said you wanted to see Corey Brewer, you're going to see him in the next dead ball.
Coming in along with Jordan Clarkson. 17 is the biggest deficit of the game, facing the Lakers, who are back and forth in the first half. Ennis strains a 3 and then gets hit in the hand or the wrist. He's got to shake that off.
Oh, he will. The basket, made basket, and Russell. Oh, it looked like it went off of his foot,
That's
didn't it?
what I thought too. Thought he just fumbled it right out of bounds.
Yeah.
Ennis is hurt, and Ennis is coming to the bench, it looks like. So they're just
They had already substituted for Ennis.
war of attrition for the Lakers right now.
Thrown in his right wrist area, and he shot the ball with his right hand, so it couldn't have been from the defense, from the defender who hit him on the hand.
Again, Ingram may have hurt himself again. Here's Brewer streaking, and a good outlet pass by Josh Hart.
Push it ahead, push it ahead.
So let's see, no Lonzo. KCP's done for the night. Ingram might be done for the night, and now Ennis has gone down. That's Still not seeing Gary Payton in the game.
Here's the ISO for Carmelo.
Oh, he goes right around Brewer. Right around Brewer. Those two have gone at each other a few times during their careers. Brewer, an 11-year veteran. Down goes Corey, down the middle he goes, misses the layup, knocked away by Brewer, loose basketball, selling out is Carmelo. Somehow it gets to Russ, here he goes 1-on-4. Westbrook back and forth, little dribbling exhibition, to the basket he goes! Look out!
Boy, he put a
Scintillating.
show on for his fans on that play, didn't he? Dancing between his legs and then getting a layup.
86-70. Larry Nance will come back in. Kuzma picks up the foul. By the way, the Lakers are out of fouls. 2:39 to go here in the quarter.
Well, playing where Russ was just dancing. All of a sudden puts it in third gear and it goes on.
Thunder only 2 team fouls here in quarter number 3. Lakers are shooting 52.5% and they're getting worked right now. 86-70. OKC shooting 51%. Offensive rebounds, second chance points have been the difference in this game. And Carmelo has been the old Carmelo tonight. 22 points. Kuzma misses, tipped by Anthony, taken by Anthony.
Right away, Adams is in a low post position. Carmelo's feeling it, so he's just going to ice up, take it himself.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Carmelo Anthony. His attitude has been great here. Whatever it takes, he says. And he hasn't had a lot of chances, but tonight he certainly is.
Well, it's been a lot of ISO for Melo, but boy, he's responded as the Thunder go up by 21.
Dion Waiters.
0 for 4 in the first quarter. Pretty spin and set.
Very nice. I don't know how he was able to see Winslow on the cut, but that was pretty.
Well, they jumped out of their seats on that one.
Oh, that's doing your personnel, big fella.
Nice possession for the Hornets. Kemba, the old in and out dribble, and he finishes. Wow!
Little life in the guys wearing the purple uniforms.
And he's played extremely well. Irving, crossover, flips and a bangs, counted and one. Kyrie Irving with some more razzle-dazzle.
Carmelo Anthony's season high is 28. He has 25. Steven Adams honing in on a career mark. It's a 9-0 run by OKC.
I talked about the big three and trying to contain one of the big three. Well, it's turned into the third man being Adams. And they've got 3 guys that are approaching the 20-point mark. 2 already are over, and the third is right there.
Lakers lost by 37 at Staples Center a couple of weeks ago. 37. This right now is 21. Remember, it was a 6-point game at halftime. Raymond Felton all 6'1" and 205 of it. Got Clarkson in front playing defense. Carmelo going one-on-one. Corey Brewer right there. Anthony over him. Bang! Carmelo Anthony.
They're just running ISOs for him. And until the Lakers try to take it out of his hands, he's going to continue to have a field day.
A little away from his season high. Kuzma trying to negotiate some room. He got hurt in the hand, it looks like. Or is he just, looks like he might have. Wow. Josh Hart out, Alex Caruso in.
Lakers have to figure out something on that defensive end. They really do. Only one of the big 3 out there right now, and that's Melo. And they're running everything through Melo.
There's a dunk follow. Larry Nance off the Clarkson miss. Clarkson is 1 for 6, so it's been a tough 2 games in a row for Jordan. Shooting the basketball. Caruso has the assignment of Felton. Picked by Anthony. Anthony's got Caruso with him. They want to get it to him, and they do.
Finally, they send the double team.
And they'll work it all the way to the open. Eustace. And he shoots an air ball.
Well, at least they did the right thing on that defensive possession.
Houston is a Stanford guy. Kuzma rides it up and misses. Carmelo Anthony with his third rebound.
Well, there's only 3 seconds between shot and game clock here, so Melo and the Thunder trying to work it down.
We wind down in quarter number 3. Double pass to Anthony with 3, with 2. Carmelo to beat the clock. Not going to get there. Another offensive rebound, but the quarter's over.
Not a good third quarter for the Lakers, as we talked about. They trailed by 6 at intermission. When you look at the scoreboard now, they're down by 21.
It is your top 10 to win. Starting off in H-Town, CP3. You know he's good at dishing. Check out this pass, puts the spin on it. Mute gets the slam, one of 7 assists from CP3 on the night in H-Town. Moving to number 9, the reigning MVP. Woo, woo! That's nasty. The Brody gets through the lane. You feel the energy. Is Compton in the house? Without a doubt, he's the baller with clout everybody's talking about. DeMar DeRozan, one of his 30 points in the game, the driving dish from his backcourt mate Kyle Lowry, the tomahawk. Moving on to number 7, Dwight Howard. Do you want to be on a poster? No? Sorry. You don't have no choice, because I'm putting you on one. Dwight had himself a night. This is the first play you will see from Dwight. But where is he going to fall next? You have to stick around and watch. Moving on to number 6, the city of brotherly love. Dario. How about that pass? Robert Covington. That's so fancy. The no-look behind the back. Phantom Cam. Gotta love that Sixers. Victorious at home over the Wizards. Time running out in the second quarter. Length of the court, and then Tim Hardaway Jr. Give me the shot. And after the shot is made, he gave me the Timmy Shimmy. Show it to him. Yeah, shake it up one time. Number 4. Ben Simmons, impressive. 30 points on the night. At a career high, 18 rebounds, and that dunk over Jan Mahimi. Fundamentally sound, the Tiger from LSU, doing major work in the NBA. Number 3, Aaron Gordon. This is a turnover. And when you turn defense into offense, it is spectacular. Aaron Gordon had 40 and 10 on the night. Magic ending that 9-game losing streak. Oh, and we're staying in Orlando because what's going to possibly happen? Aaron Gordon, once again, my friend, 40 points, 10 rebounds, joins Shaq, T-Mac, and Dwight Howard as the only Orlando Magic players to have 40 points and 10 rebounds in multiple games. Speaking of Dwight Howard, here he is at number 1. My background sing for the crossover and the flush in the face. Yes, in the face. My favorite part of the game. And that is your top 10 to win. It is your top 10 to win. Starting
Go. Introducing the $20 Family Choice Meal at El Pollo Loco, fresh from the grill.
Yeah, we talked about Bricktown. It's very close to here. Great entertainment area of OKC. Well, Stu, both teams shooting around 50% for the game. However, the Lakers are minus 15 in rebounds. They've allowed 14 offensive rebounds and 22-4 in second chance points. Well, that is the game right there.
The first and third quarters have been almost identical for the Lakers as far as their defense is concerned because they gave up 33 points in the first quarter. They gave up 33 in the third. I mean, that's just too many points to give up.
OKC 15 more shots than the Lakers. Both teams shooting around 50%. Do the math. Free throws haven't really played a big part of this game. Lakers are down 93-72. Lakers have been held without a lot of points in the paint, and they haven't really run it that much tonight. So OKC, an underrated defensive team, has done a good job on the Lakers, who have really been hurt by injuries even tonight. Kuzma seems to be okay as he's back.
I think more than anything, the Thunder offense has been good defense. They put so much pressure on the Lakers that it's made their defense a little easier.
Eustace with the rebound to high school in Montana. There's Felton coming around a pick. Lost Caruso for a moment. Ray, the wily veteran, been around forever. 5 different playoff teams he's been on. Taken away by Brewer after the miscue. Brewer all the way. Brewer scores. Corey Brewer.
You see this unit out there, they don't have any ISO players for the Thunder, so they're getting into a stand-around position, and the Laker defense has made them pay in the last 2 possessions.
We talked about it. Billy Donovan put the whole second unit in there without any of the starters, and Felton gets in very deep. Felton had 7 points early in that first half stint when he came off the bench. And Ray's going to go to the line and shoot a couple.
Well, they bailed him out there because he picked up his dribble in the paint there, and he is not a high fly act, but somehow got the defense to commit the foul.
Ray's been around a long time, 13 years. You might recall, probably have forgotten, he was a top 5 pick coming out of college. North Carolina, originally picked by Charlotte. 8 out of 10 from the line tonight. It's above their average for OKC. Lakers have only shot 4 free throws. They made them all. Hook pass, saved by Clarkson. 13 to shoot. And going to try mid-range, comes up short. Felton looks around, looks for some help. Finds some friends.
Wow, what kind of dribble is that?
Here's Jeremy Grant, gets his own rebound.
They're just good. Even the second unit.
They're out hustling them now. Every way, shape, or form underneath the rim. 41 to 22 in rebound. Brewer splits the defense. He comes up short, right at the rim. Another rebound taken. It's Ferguson.
He just left that one short.
Oh, look out! Here he goes. It's Eustace. Josh Eustace.
Well, if you're slow getting back, that's what'll happen. They'll have advantages. Corey missed a shot and didn't really run back all the way. And that gave him a 5-on-4, and his man was the one coming down the middle for the dunk. 9:38 left to play, and it's been all Thunder.
Eight games of hoops on a Friday night. Let's do it upright. We got your top 10 right here on NBA.com at number 10. Reggie Jackson getting the feed in the lane to bring the Motor City pain. That's in at number 10. On to number 9. And not in the house of Biyombo. Bismack with the big smack on Draymond Green. That defense gets him in at number 9. At number 8, the Jazz improvising. Alec Burks with the steal, then deal to Derek Favors with a finish to savor. Watch it again as Derek Favors gets this one in, and that's good for the Utah Jazz at number 8. On to number 7, where we head to Memphis, Tennessee to watch this airborne spree. Jarrell Martin flies into the rim, and this baseline showtime gets him in at number 7. At number 6, the champs turn this one over, and you done messed up, because Aaron Gordon coming into the rim for the rebound throwdown, and if you keep that up, Steph, you're going to get sent to Principal O'Shaq Hennessy's office. Look at Aaron Gordon with the rebound stuff there at number 6. To the Windy City for number 5, where Chris Dunn gets the theft and Lauri Markkanen does the rest. The big man can run. Look at him go all the way to the other end. The man from Arizona finishes this one, and that's good for number 5. Back to Orlando for number 4, where Aaron's got a little more. On the break, it's Elfrid Payton sharing with Aaron, who just mashes this one. Watch it again. It's a nice little dish, and Aaron Gordon knew he was set up to fly on this one, and we're going to go above the rim as he throws that one in at number 4. On to Toronto for number 3, and it's Serge Ibaka playing some D. tracking back and smacking that shot from Bogdan Bogdanovic. It's Serge Ibaka, the shot blocker, at number 3 for the Toronto Raptors. At number 2, Domantas Sabonis is home alone like Macaulay Culkin at the rim as Norman Powell rises up and smashes this one in. Look at Norman with the little crossover, then he goes storming in, and that stuff's good for number 2. But at number 1, it's the champs on the break and streak.
Kyle Kuzma has gone to the locker room with an injury. Land Rover above and beyond performance spotlight.
Well, Russell Westbrook, not having a great percentage night from the field, but he just continues to put pressure on you. 19, 7, and 6 for Russ. So it's just been all thunder, and he's their point guard. He's the one leading the way.
Well, Mike's going to get all over the Kyle Kuzma thing when he can. He's on top of it. Here is Clarkson on its way, and down it goes for 3. But again, Kuzma, apparently, as Mike pointed out, that it was Kyle who wanted and called that timeout, basically. He needed to take himself out of the game. Lakers are about to go 0-8 without Lonzo in the lineup. Good steal by Larry Nance. He's alone. Here he goes.
There's that flat angled pass that I talk about all the time. If it's completely flat, you're putting the defense in a position to make a steal.
Now, Billy Donovan would love to run the rest of the game without putting his starters back in. Let's see if the Lakers force his hand a little bit. Zoo is in the game, by the way. Zubac is in for the Lakers. Rebound, Grant. Yeah, another offensive rebound. Grant's going to throw it out. Houston. Grant missed it. This time Larry Nance secures the carom. And Caruso will bring it up. Caruso, one of the players with a two-way contract. Gary Payton also has signed one. Haven't seen him tonight. Gary Payton the second. Caruso, 3-ball, in.
Quick timeout by Billy Donovan. He says, they may be good. Getting ready to go on a run.
Force his hand. Try it.
8:18 to play. And the Thunder lead at 99-82.
Marc Gasol with 2 big jumps to the basket. That's a nice move by Marc Gasol. Gasol with a sweeping.
Gasol, nice soft touch. Aaron Gray, who knows all about long inbound passes, gets it to Gasol. He'll turn and fire. No way! No way! We just saw that as Aaron Gray was defending Battier. Who does Gasol think he is? Here's Andrea Bargnani. Gasol. The 3. We got overtime. Are you serious? Ridiculous. Oh my goodness.
Gasol down the lane. Conley with Redick defending. Here's Gasol from outside. Good, the 3. Memphis by 2. Switch everything. By Gasol to tie it. He's got it. 7.6 to play. That's a 7-footer. Legit 7-footer. Just hit a step back 3 going right. Here comes Conley. Tie game in overtime. Gasol will turn his heat. It's good! Memphis on top. 7-10 remaining. Green will heave in. That's it! The Grizzlies outlast the Spurs.
There, a face-up. That's money for him. He's got 10,000 in his career.
Hey, what's up, my fellow Hoop fans? This is Roz Golden-Woode with your top 10 plays of the day. Number 10, Heat playing. Bam Adebayo going up, gets the jam. Bam does a nice job cutting behind the Warriors' defense and finishes the lob. Number 9 play of the day, it's OKC. Bringing it up in the half court.
Club Lakers is exclusive content developed specifically for parents and kids alike. Kids can create their own avatar, participate in challenges directly from the team, and connect with other young Laker fans. Get the Club Lakers app for free in the App Store or on Google Play.
Paul George re-enters the game, trying to stabilize this Thunder unit that's out there right now. You know, we've been harping, or at least I have been harping on the backboards. The Lakers have 19 defensive rebounds. The Thunder have 17 offensive rebounds. When you have as many offensive rebounds as the other team has defense, you're getting after it.
And Paul George does stabilize with that bucket. And here's from the I'm Not Shocked department, those 17 rebounds offensively for OKC, the most that the Lakers have allowed an opponent this year.
I hope so.
Yeah.
That's a ton.
That'll be front and center. Luke Walton,
nice center job.
You're right. Through the legs to Zoo. And he fumbled it. Got it taken back. George going
Zoo.
2 in a row.
Zoo didn't fumble it. Zoo had him rejected.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to use a football metaphor. Here is Caruso. That one's off the hand. So Paul George comes in. Hits 2 shots. He had been very quiet up until those 2. There he is. I mentioned from Fresno State. Grew up in Palmdale. Knight High School. 4-time All-Star. Free agent to be. Underneath. Brewer scores.
Baseline move, cut there by Corey, and then the spin move or the pivot move freed him for the layup.
Gary Payton will enter the game momentarily. Provided a nice spark the other night. Had a couple of steals, 4 points, 4 assists in 12 minutes. Also committed 4 fouls. We'll see him in a minute. 1-on-1. Paul George. Well, he thought he was fouled by Brewer. Felt at the shoot. Remember, they didn't hit the rim. Ferguson keeps it alive. Paul George was sort of watching it, and he said, oh, I'll take this. If the guys in the gold aren't going to take it, I will.
Well, they got 3 attempts at it and came up dry, but continues to pile up the numbers in the rebounding department.
Yeah, Lakers are minus 18 in rebounding. George cross court. Felt coming up on the halfway mark of the 4th and final quarter. Trying to bounce it. That's kicked. And here comes Gary Payton. By the way, the first father-son combination to play for the Laker organization. Gary Payton, his father, and here he is, his son.
Comes in for Jordan Clarkson. So
Gary was born the 3rd year that Gary Sr. was in Seattle. Both went to Oregon State, on its way from the corner. That's Ferguson. That's his first bucket of the night. So nothing quite like the show we put on in Los Angeles. Zoo's underneath. Throws it away. Gets to Caruso on the volleyball tap. Alex steps in. This is the shot. Paul George clears the glass. Everybody getting back. Under 6 minutes to play. George bumps in a Brewer. Going to be a foul on Corey, I think. No, offensive. He looks to the heavens. It's not going to help.
Corey really did a good job of bringing attention to it with his falling back out of the key, but there was some initiation by the shoulder of Paul George.
Again, we'll see the other part of that trade coming up on a Friday night. With Indiana in town. All right, Mr. Trudell, Dr. Trudell, what do you hear medically with Kyle Kuzma?
Well, he's not going to return tonight. He has I'm going to try this, Bill, a left hand 5th metacarpal phalangeal joint sprain. Let's try that one more time. 5th metacarpal phalangeal joint sprain and will not return tonight.
Remember back in the day when that was called a jam finger? He's jammed his finger.
Well, you just brought that back, that terminology back today.
Well, you can relate to that. You can relate to that better than that description.
In layman's terms.
We didn't go to med school.
Again, Ingram is out. Lonzo's out. KCP is out. Kuzma out. You're talking about like all their scoring. Grant off the rim. Up ahead for Corey Brewer. 1-2. Try to lay it off for Peyton. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. Abrinas will come back in.
Well, Paul George went in and stabilized things after that timeout, so he takes him back out of the game and feels that he can rest his big guns.
Donovan breathing a little easier. We're going to get Brewer once again entangled with Ferguson, or is it going to be on Patterson?
It's on Ferguson.
Yeah, Patterson was raising his arm like it might have been him, but it'll be out of bounds. Team fouls, just one apiece here in the fourth and final quarter, and we've moved quite a bit into it. There's 4.5 to go in the game. Peyton, we'd like to see him try an outside jump shot. We're curious. He's got that in his repertoire. Caruso tried to save the air ball. Patterson tries the three. In there.
He did save Caruso did save the air ball shot, but back to the other team.
Patrick coming off of his second double-digit game of the year the other night when they beat Sacramento. A bad pass, Lakers somehow get it back. Man's going to leave it for Caruso. We'll see Josh Hart back in a moment. Good feed underneath, and Peyton scores. The southpaw. Peyton, Monday's game was his first appearance since the 16th of December when he was with the Bucks. He played a dozen games with Milwaukee. Abrinas corner open. Taken by Corey Brewer. Again, rebounding, such a huge part of this game tonight. Lakers still shooting over 50%. Zoo indeed wasn't close. He battled underneath, get a whistle.
Zoo's shot, they're challenging, especially Grant, really doing a job of challenging at the rim, forced Zoo to alter it a bit. Josh Hart comes in and Corey Brewer heads to the sideline.
So everybody who's been available to play tonight has played for the Lakers. And that's a foul. It'll be out of bounds. Grant had control of it. His brother plays for the Bulls, and we'll see the Bulls on the next road trip. This will be our first stop on that long one. Felton. And the trade deadline coming up early February. All-Star weekend in Los Angeles. Tough pass gets to Patterson. Kicks it corner. 4 to shoot. Grant in trouble. He's double teamed. He's bottled up. Felton does the block. Up it goes. Dips in and comes out. Peyton with the quick outlet to Zoo. Right wing Josh Hart with speed. Blocked by Grant.
Did I tell you how much athleticism Grant has?
You said it right from the beginning.
Yeah, he is really a pogo stick on the floor.
Played a couple of years for the Orange in Syracuse. Was originally drafted by Philly in his third year. Another turnover, so garbage time in full effect right now. And with that, we're going to see Dakari Johnson into the game. Dakari has we'll get to this last block first.
Carlos, can we show you that Grant laying in the weeds says, let me see the ball. Look at the elevation. Some play.
Johnson, who wears number 44 for Oklahoma City, he was Julius Randle's backup when they were both in Kentucky. Hart dips in, comes out, and there is Johnson.
Well, we're approaching the 2-minute mark here in this ball game.
And we'll see a Friday night, Indiana, then Sunday, make note of this, afternoon game against the Knicks at 12:30. Whoa, look out. Then nationally televised against Boston. Their only visit to Los Angeles. Gonna have Felton checking out of the game. Well, again, this is going to be 11 in a row lost here in this building. It's going to be 12 out of 13 overall against this team.
Well, you see how Peyton at times shot that as a third resort, not as a first or second, and came up well short.
Yeah, we mentioned it the other night in Memphis. He had a 51-point game in the G League in December against the South Bay Lakers, who are in action tonight in El Segundo. Abrinas pulls up corner of the Kings. 112 to 90. So defensively, again, the Lakers lacking problem. Caruso. Zoo. That's pretty good ball movement. Set fire. Peyton misses. So he's missed his 2 outside shots. Oklahoma City, they're going to move 5 games over 500. Big log jam at the bottom of the playoff seedings right now in the West. Desperately want to try to get up to the 4 spot if they can get themselves rolling. Another offensive rebound, by the way, Stu. Another one.
I've lost track of
I know
those.
you have. I know you have. Under a minute to play. Going to be another disappointing night here, but the Lakers are going to have to take stock of who's healthy and who's not before we play on Friday night. It could be a long injury list.
It's a long injury list right now.
Yeah.
They may have to suit you up.
Yeah.
I think you never get that bad.
I'm a tough negotiator.
Yeah, right.
Sit down with Robin Magic, but yeah, a lot of long faces. You know, Brandon might have just retweaked that ankle a little bit. Kuzma's a bit of a concern. KCP for sure, as he got hit in the back of the ankle, and Lonzo's still not walking around that well. I'll tell you that by just looking at him on this trip. Here is ball thrown out of bounds by Larry Nance. That doesn't mean he's not going to play, but did not practice yesterday with the team. And the Lakers 0-8 without him. OKC, this will be their last trip with the basketball down the floor.
I hope.
Yeah, you would think. 114-90. Lakers will be 15-29, 6-15 on the road.
See, they're just hatching it.
Yep, they will.
They got enough points to win. So to be Laker ball with 8.6, they should hatch it themselves.
Thanks for being with us. Great crew here at OKC. We give them our thanks. Bringing you Laker basketball. Crowd sellout as always rises to its feet. Lakers are going to be on their way home after dropping these last 2 after beating Dallas in game number 1 of the road trip in overtime. Well, it's time now for the Peak Performer, brought to you by the Mercedes-Benz dealers of Southern California.
Well, it's a little bit of a surprise. Steven Adams is the peak performer tonight. He did an absolute job of setting the tempo for the Thunder with his relentless attack to the glass. 21 points, 12 shots, only missed 2, and 10 rebounds. The 10 rebounds, that's real misleading. It seemed like he had 10 offenses by itself.
Yeah, almost all of them from the offensive side. For Stu and Mike, Bill McDonald saying so long. OKC, Lakers lose it big. Make sure to join us our next telecast in a couple of days, Friday night, Staples Center, where the Lakers host the Indiana Pacers, 7:30 following the pregame show. Now let's send it to the studio. Access Sportsnet Lakers presented by Nissan. We'll see you back.
Defense, here's Valentine, Markkanen up shooting. Rookie from Finland has 11. 7-point lead in the ball, minute 25 left. Curry checked it. Mirotic stayed down nicely. Deflected, it's still Warrior ball with 4 to shoot.
Yeah, I don't know why Stephen, with a big man on him, terminated his dribble, because then he was
We have lost Mr. Trudell, but we will get him back, we promise, and we'll give that thought to you with the Lakers without Lonzo and what the staff is thinking about rotation-wise and playing some defense. Again, OKC, Stu, you look at them, they got so many weapons offensively, especially in the starting lineup. Their bench might be a little thin, and they're a surprise on the defensive end, and they beat the Lakers handily in Los Angeles 2 weeks ago.
Their bench is a little bit better than I think a lot of people realize. They just haven't been as consistent. It's going to be important tonight, though, that the Lakers keep their bench being inconsistent.
Here is Paul George, grew up a Laker fan, specifically a Kobe fan. Russell Westbrook was an assist away from a quadruple double the other night. Yeah, he had 10 turnovers.
Yeah, that's not the kind of quality you like, though. You want the one that gives you all positive stats.
He leads the NBA in assists, but went right to the rim like we normally see the former Bruin of UCLA. Brandon Ingram, that ankle that he rolled the other day. Julius Randle on its way for three, straight but short. Weak side rebound taken by Paul George.
See, it's important again for the Lakers to get into their offense a little quicker, not allow the 5-man to load up.
Tyler Ennis into the front court. We expect to see quite a bit of Gary Payton II. He was quite a spark for the Lakers in the fourth quarter the other night at Memphis. Tyler's going to try a three. Dips in, comes out. Andre Robertson from the University of Colorado has the rebound under the big and burly Steve
Oh,
Adams.
nice play by KCP. Reached in and tapped it free.
He's really been good on the defensive end. Caldwell Pope, something that he earned a reputation for when he was in Detroit before coming to the Lakers.
Ball standing around again. Got to make sure you get a lot of movement.
Caldwell Pope zips it into the corner and throws it away.